And we are live at 2:26 p.m. just outside of Toronto. And it's so good to see you. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're doing great. As usual on this Friday afternoon, it's a little bit frigid. It is cold. I feel like putting on damn pants, but I'm not giving in yet. I'm still in summer mode. And I plan on being for quite a while, but it's good to see everybody. Come on in. And as usual, we have our first victims here. What's happening? Dan. Good to see Dan. Dan. Come on in, Dan. Dushan. All the regulars are here. All the stars. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Good to see you on Friday. Finally, Friday. We are here. We're back. We're live. We are live. Prime time with all the usual suspects. Look at these guys. Look at these faces. All the fellas are here. What's up, fellas? All the boys are here. The Bois de Zille. The boys of the Island Boys. I think that's who we are. We're Island Boys, aren't we? What's happening? Dushan, JJ, Milosh, a piece of keys, my scent of the day, fresh new edition. You're loving that, eh? Good for you, bud. How's life treating you? Gotta go in 24, H24, EDP, nice. Rizzard, happy Friday in Poland. Good to see you, bud. How's life treating you? How's Poland? Canada's getting cold, you know? It's not cold, but it's colder than summer was. Like summer was nice and warm. But the cold skin is coming back, unfortunately. Sucks. I just want to be outdoors as naked as possible. You know what I mean? Enjoying the sun without having to be just like dressed, layered, like it's winter. Delis, what is happening, brother? Sent today, Vanagloria. Vanagloria. Is that like a Sylvain Delacourt perfume? Vanagloria. It sounds like one of the fragrances. But good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Drawn by is here. Evening from the UK. How many bottles have you packed today? I just started. I was going to come on earlier, but I had a little bit of an emergency. So, I mean, like a minimal emergency. Outside of it wasn't a perfume emergency. Although there's a lot of perfume emergencies happening these days, aren't they? Like we all know what yesterday was, right? Yesterday was a big day, especially if you're an American or if you're a Canadian shipping to America. Yesterday was a big up day, I tell you that. So a lot of Canadians are scrambling, especially on the business side, getting product to the US. I've definitely now I'm definitely noticing and feeling the changes. So there's going to be a little bit of navigating. We're going to have to navigate this tariff, ride the tariffs. Hopefully he's going to call out the tariffs or call them back or reverse them. Hopefully we can stop the fentanyl flow from going into the US. Like that's what is being blamed on, fentanyl, right? But yeah, big day. So I don't know. I don't really know what to do, but we'll figure it out. The tariffs that they've put on Canadian business is just crazy. It's 35%. So, oh man, what's your scent of the day last night? So I got a bunch of things. I'm not wearing anything yet today. What did I wear yesterday? Oh, it's right here. Give us your scent of the day and I'll give you mine. Let us know what you wore. Drawn by is in Black Label. It's cold wear. It's like 90 here with so much humidity. In Canada, man, come to Canada. But bring a blanket. It is cold. It is. Especially today. Like we got all the windows, but it's fresh cold, you know what I mean? All our windows are open, but I do feel like I want to put on sweatpants. Hope life is treating you well. Thank you, Milosh. And you as well, bud. Kenzo is in scent of the day. Seline Saint-Germain-des-Prés. Awesome. Love it. One of my favorites. Lily is in Comet. Good to see floral notes. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful Friday wherever you are in your secret location. And Milosh is roasting Arabic coffee. Nice. Hello, hello to all the new faces. Awesome. How's everybody doing? Mike Krzyzewski is here and Comme des Garçons Wonderwood. Awesome. Dushan is in Fougere Royale. Deli says everyone should like the stream. Yes, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us and spending your time and energy with us and just hanging out, talking about perfume, talking about life, talking about all the things that matter. Hi, dude. What's happening, dude? Hi, dude. What's up, dudes? Let us know your sense today. So yesterday I was in this, and this is one of my all-time favorites, and I'm so excited actually for fall or autumn or whatever you call it. And I, as much as I don't want summer to end, I want summer to be here. I want the sun to be strong and beating down on us and absorbing all that beautiful sunshine and vitamins. I am so looking forward to wearing this. And this is Fahrenheit Le Parfum with the added bourbon vanilla. And this is glorious. I did get a nice compliment on this yesterday. So the people around seem to really enjoy this one. Yeah, it's Fahrenheit with the big vanilla. You know, beautiful, beautiful vanilla. I love this. It's like a leathery, violet-y floral. Very woody and spicy, but gorgeous. Beautiful, stunning, and gorgeous. Absolutely. One of my favorites. What's happening, Louis Anthony? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all doing well. Let us know what you're wearing. Oh, you subscribe? Thank you for subscribing. What do? We talk about perfume. We talk about life. Talk about anything we want to. What's happening, Fosco? Is that P? Yes, I'm packing. Yes, Philosopher's Walk. PW. I was like PW. Pacific West. Yeah, I am packaging these. How are you, Fosco? How you been? Sent today, Cedric Boise. Just a quick pick for work. Ooh, I never got on with that. I had to get rid of my bottle, Cedric Boise. On me, it smelled like creamy vinegar, but more vinegar, sour. Not in a good way. Chamber of Sheev is in Fahrenheit Parfum. No way, you're in this today. Awesome. Love it, right? I think a backup bottle of this might be necessary. So good. The vanilla is amazing. Dear Fahrenheit is good for summer. A little bit too heavy, I think, don't you think? I mean, they probably have versions like Aqua Fahrenheit that would be more suitable for summer. Hello from Miami. Can you suggest something similar to Green Irish Tweed? Green and grassy, and I don't know if there is anything similar. Green Irish Tweed. I did have a bottle of Green Irish Tweed. I still have it. The base is broken off though. I had a brand new 125 ml black bottle, and the bottom of the rim just like cracked right off, paper thin, and it was like bye-bye to brand new Green Irish Tweed. Green Irish Tweed, does anything specifically smell like Green Irish Tweed? They say Cool Water is supposed to smell like Green Irish Tweed. I don't know. Try Cool Water. I think Green Irish Tweed is much better though. I don't know if there is anything really like Green Irish. Leo's an Aqua de Jo. Nice. What's my favorite scent? Coincidence, I joined the live when you sprayed Fahrenheit Parfum, my scent of the day. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm sure there's a lot of other people that love this. I think this is one of Francois's best creations, maybe outside of Dior Homme Parfum. What's happening, Jared? Good to see Jared here. Hope you're having a good Friday, bud. Happy Friday to you. Hope life is treating you good. Milos says Fahrenheit Parfum. I had the possibility to get it for a good price from a guy. So did you pass? Did you pass or did you get it, Milos? Lily says time to find a Canada to US mule. Yeah, but how do you get him over the border? That's the thing. You know what I mean? How do you get him over the border? And then what's the cost of that? That's good. It's going to be an interesting time, no doubt. I need to talk to some people. I need to talk to some people. Where are my people? I need to talk. Let us know what else you guys have been wearing. So yeah, I wore yesterday. I wore this to work. Really enjoyed this stuff. Day before, I wore another woody scent, and that's Bois Dormont, Celine's Bois Dormont, and I love this stuff almost as much as Fahrenheit. Probably not quite as much, but very close. I think I prefer Fahrenheit just a little bit, but this is really good too. It's like creamy woods. Dreamy woods is a like Bois Dormant means sleeping woods in French, and this is a very dreamy perfume, very creamy, very soft woods, right? It has the softest woods, powders, iris, florals, but then on top of like it has this base of very soft, creamy woods, and on top of that, it has this contrast of it's like juniper and pine and these spicy woody notes. So you have kind of like this nice softness and then a contrast of sharp, 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 spicy things. It's a really beautiful wear. I love wearing this too. I love wearing both of these. The wear is amazing on both of them. They really kind of unfold in really lovely ways and tell great stories. Loving La Douletic Skis, probably the most original rose I've ever had, says Jeffrey. Good to see Jeffrey. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you're enjoying La Douletic Skis. Awesome. Thank you for letting us know. Not green, just Irish Tweed by Creed. I didn't know there was just an Irish Tweed. Isn't it green Irish Tweed? Ricardo, good to see Ricardo. What's happening? Ricardo is in Soir d'Orient by Sisley. Nice. What's happening, everybody? Good to see everybody. Rich was feeling imagination in the Louis Vuitton sample video. He's going to purchase a full bottle. You're joking, Jared. Come on. Really? That's interesting. I wouldn't have imagined, but I'm glad that he's found something. I'm not sure if I believe you, though, Jared. I'm going to have to confirm with Rich. We'll find out from Rich for sure, or I'll have to watch the video. But I'm surprised. I can tell you I'm surprised. I'm definitely surprised because I know he's not usually into those kind of synthetic musks and things. But I mean, if he is, that's okay. That's totally okay. You know, people are allowed to like what they like. Is that Le Parfum or just Parfum? This is Fahrenheit Parfum. I think it's, I don't know. What is the difference? Le Parfum. Fahrenheit, it doesn't really say. It just says Parfum, bud. I don't see the lay, the les. Le. I just see parfum. Oh, Verena Ballerina is here. Hi, Verena. Good to see you. You're enjoying Bois Dormant? Me too. I love it. Love it. Love it. It's so much vanilla. It's creamy and woody and dreamy. It's kind of like an imagination almost. That's a great name for a fragrance, and it's too bad Louis Vuitton stole that. I guess it's now copyright. It's weird how they can copyright some names. Like this, I mean, imagination. The name like imagination shouldn't be able to be copyright because it's such an ordinary name, right? I wonder how that works. But yeah, Bois d'Armont is really lovely. Actually, the whole line, I love the whole range. I love wearing the entire range. Yeah, I've got some here. Like I wore Don Paris recently, probably on Monday or Tuesday after I wore Zuzu. And I've always got Parade close by. I love Parade as well. As kind of linear and simple as Parade is, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous wear. They're all really gorgeous. You know, I'm not obsessed with every single one, but I do. I enjoy the range immensely. Yeah, like probably just right under Chanel Les Exclusive. Way more than Dior Praise recently. Like I'm wearing these a lot more than Dior's, and probably even more than Hermesons lately. I'm wearing these more than Nigel Hermesons. I'll say that. Maybe not Jean Claude Allen the Hermescence, but you get the point. And this, I wore this a couple days ago too. So, because somebody here recommended Acne. I was eating peaches during the live stream and I was asking for suggestions what to wear for the day. And somebody goes, why don't you wear Acne? And I thought, oh, maybe it's too heavy. But when I went downstairs to my shelf, it's just calling for me. I saw it and I was like, yes, Acne, Acne, Acne. And I love this. Obsessed now too. Wasn't crazy about it when I first got it or when I first smelled it. I was like, ugh. Not sure where this is going, but now, yeah, I love that kind of peachy floral. It's a fresh, peachy, soapy, starchy, fun. It's a fun Frederick Mull floral. Aldehydic. It kind of reminds me of, it's a little bit of Coco Mademoiselle meets Comet, weirdly, like two Chanels. You know what I mean? So, really enjoying this. It's just a fun floral. Did you get Zuzu yet? Maybe, Jared. I got something new. I'll have to do a video. But what I got, I haven't opened. I'll open it soon. Very, very soon. You're from Phoenix, Arizona. Bois Dormant is, yeah. How are we feeling about Bois Dormant? Everyone loving Bois Dormant? Took me a while to appreciate. Really, I was pretty much sold the first time I smelled it. Like I was convinced. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have this. I think I bought it the first, or maybe I went back a couple days later. I got a lot of cedar and clove and sawdust, powder, some green notes. I get a lot of like ripped sawdust, as if somebody had a chainsaw and they're just chopping down a cedar tree. But that sawdust is so creamy, eh? It's so dry and real. It's like sticking your face right up against like a fresh cut cedar tree. You got some green spices in there. Really lovely. Did you see the new Vanilla Van leather flanker? I did notice. Yes, limited, exclusive. Cool. A leather flanker. Wear underwear. Thank you for the advice. I've seen some of your older videos. 10 years. That's insane dedication. Yeah, was it 2015, 2014? I can't remember. 2016. Honestly, I don't even remember the exact date. Some people remember the exact date they started YouTube or opened their account. I'm gonna say, yeah, it's probably 2014, 2015. What's happening, Wally? Wally, I keep getting your emails. I love you, bud. I love you, man. Oh man. What can I say other than thank you? Thank you for your messages. Thank you for your words, your support, your kindness, for just for being you, Wally. I appreciate you as much as I appreciate you too, bud. So, and that's how energy works, right? Appreciation appreciates. So just keep wallying on, you know? People were asking, I think I was wearing a striped shirt yesterday, and people were asking me, like, where's Wally? And I didn't get it that they were referring to the striped shirt. I thought they were asking about you. Maybe they were, but they were asking about Wally. So they were asking about either you or me. We are. We're both here now. So whoever is looking, you have found Wally. Can we say this is your favorite vanilla? Which? Don's Putty? I love Don Putty. Yeah, I love it. Is it my favorite vanilla? It's close. It's certainly close. I think I did a video on this. This is one of my favorite vanillas. This I made a video on. Top 10 masculine vanillas. My top 10 favorite masculine vanilla perfumes. This might have been number 1 or 2. Vinny Havan was on there as well. This might have been number 1. Woke up face down, went shopping yesterday. Lady gave me a sample of the new Bleu. Boring. Oh man, I still haven't smelled it. And you know, I don't have the excitement to go run out and smell it. When I get there sort of thing. That's how I'm taking it right now. You know what I mean? But buongiorno to Galen. Good to see you, bud. How is life treating you? Galen away for the weekend. In HDP 1899. Good. You will feel about the same about hope after somewheres. You think I'll like it, Carl? I will feel in what way? Les Indomitable. I knew Les Indomitable Vanilla Van Queer de Abscess edition coming sometime. What does that mean, Wally? Extracted Russian leather somehow. I didn't read it all for the new Vanilla Van. I was reading kind of the comments in their Instagram post, and some people were not taken very kindly to them doing like a Russian leather. Why do you got to mention like Russia for with all all the stuff going on in the world? And they're just trying to explain like that's the style of perfume. That's the name of the style. Just kind of like a Chypre is or a fougere. Russian leather is a style of leather, just like a Spanish leather. You know what I mean? Wally, where are you at? Gil says, I thought you looked more Lamal yesterday. More Lamal than Wally? Maybe because it was red stripes. I was in red sailor stripes. I think Wally wears red, doesn't he? Tom Putty to me is a vintage grandma vanilla. What makes it grandma? The powder? I think it's really classy. It's not, so Dom Putty isn't the most exciting perfume, right? It's not the most colorful. It doesn't have the greatest character. But what it does really well. It's just a soft, cozy, warm, ambery vanilla. It's like slightly spiced. It's warm, creamy, powdery, delicate. It's not really delicate. It's a bit Play-Doh-y, right? Like Queer Beluga. But it's gorgeous. To me, it's stunning, beautiful. I love wearing this. It's a little bit boozy, a little bit almondy on the top. Is it grandma? Maybe the amber gives it that the golden amber gives it that grandma vibe, and the powders. Josh Moore is in Bella Speedo. Send it day Bella Speedo. I love it. One of my favorites. Hope to be able to try Les Ups today in the UK soon. Awesome. I hope you get to try a Les Ups today in the UK soon too. And in the US. Still got to figure out, guys, what are we going to do? What is happening with these tariffs? Hopefully they're going to call these back soon, right? Hopefully, fingers crossed, they're going to call the tariffs back. What do you guys think? Wally says, I find Acne Studios from Frederick Mall sharp. After there's something in it I find really strong. Metallic, if you put your nose in the downy softener, April Fresh. Yes, I definitely get that. Fabric softener, starchy, kind of sticky, a little bit sweet, sucrosey. It's like sucrosey fabric sheets. It definitely has that. Where do we go? Here we go. But it's very uplifting. I think there's neroli in here. I'm starting to smell neroli in everything, eh? Bois Dormant definitely has neroli. And this doesn't need much because this is big. This is a big perfume. All Frederick Malls. This is big. Oh, it's so powdery right off the top. Powdery and starchy florals. It's a huge floral bouquet. Huge, 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 huge rose, iris, violets. You know what I mean? But cutting. It's both cutting and soft. I think that's going to be my next purchase, Fahrenheit Parfum for the fall winter. Awesome. Yeah, if you can get it. I had a feeling it was discontinued, but maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know for sure. Wally says he's in Iowa. Russian leather, like ouds, smell different from different countries. Galen says, I had to buy that Fahrenheit Parfum after visiting Eugene's perfume dungeon. What else did you get? You got Fahrenheit Parfum, you got Creed's Jasmine Imperatrice Eugenie. I know there's a couple of other things. You had like top 5 things that you found in my collection. David Hunter. What's happening, David Hunter? Eugene, you said if you got married again, you'd want your wife to wear Carnal Flower on her wedding day. Then a few weeks ago, there was a rose perfume that you preferred. What was that? Ooh, a few weeks ago. A rose perfume. What were we talking? I can't recall, David. There's so many rose perfumes I love. There's so many. What's kind of like the last rose? I don't remember. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I mean, we can go back. But you gotta remind me of something. JJ says, are you shipping Les Abs to the USA right now? I don't know what I'm doing, JJ. Honestly, like, I don't even know how to figure it out. I open up all the things and I go to the duties and this and oh, I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest. You know what I mean? I'm gonna need a couple days to figure this out. Like, I'm sure there's a way that everybody will be happy, but you just got to figure it out. You know what I mean? I almost feel like this is just kind of like another obstacle, almost like an illusion that we've created in this low vibrational frequency. I don't know. Is it just like are we in a low vibrational dimension right now? Are we all imagining this? And why are we putting up with this? Is there anything we can do about it? Oriental Velours is going into limited release section at Les Indemnidables. Remy was talking, he was mentioning something about that. We had a conversation about Oriental Velours. I didn't realize he was going to do this, though. Dua is dropping a dupe of the Acne Studios. It's called... Are they really? Come on. What's happening, Stefan? Good to see you, bud. Out in Montreal. Parfum Must de Cartier. It must. It absolutely must. Eugene, you have to try Koyam by Orto Parisi. I think you will roll your eyes all the way back. The biggest eye roll for me was probably Noir Peace. Frederick Mall's Noir Peace. That was by far like, wow. My eyes ended up in the back of my head first time I wore it. I was probably Une Rose. Oh, that's what I wore. Maybe that's what David means. That's what I wore, David. Une Rose. Dushan keeps suggesting Malik Al Taif for Rose. What is the best patchouli-based frag you have in your collection? The best? I don't know about the best, but if you want to get a good grip on what patchouli smells like, I would say Guerlain's Lidge. I would say Heritage. Guerlain's Heritage is good for patchouli. Frederick Mall's Monsieur is a huge, 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 huge patchouli. I know people love Gentleman, Givenchy for that. I don't own Gentleman, but I know that gets a lot of hype. Dushan, thank you for the super sticker chat thingy. 1,000 Serbian dinars. You are appreciated, my guy. Thank you. Well, I don't know what else to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your generosity. Was it in Rose? I was surprised because Eugene said he preferred it to Carnal Flower, hands down. I love Carnal Flower. I love In Rose as well. I don't remember now. I'd have to watch it. Canada just needs to unconditionally surrender to the US and all those territories eliminated. Just become the 51st state. God, it'd cost us in some other way, though. You know what I mean? What's happening, Lou? Good to see Lou. Lou says, have a good live stream. We are our best, Lou. Thanks for being with us. It's better now that you're here, bud. Well, he says, I'm looking forward to getting Eloise's take on the new Guerlain L'Essence. What's the L'Essence? I saw her drop the video today. Oh, the Shalimar. Yes. Wait. Lots of new fragrances constantly coming and dropping. TP guy, the perfume guy says, boatload, can't keep up. I smelled the vetiver fauve, guys. Ooh, the new Guerlain vetiver. Ooh. It was a bit rough, I have to admit. A bit rough. Come to Garcon Incense Kyoto also blew my mind. It is out of this world. Oh, the city exclusives must be out soon, right? Soon. Next couple days. Tomorrow? Sunday? Monday? When does the month start? Stefan says back from work. Lucky you. Spiritus Double, which I'm obsessed with this week. Good vanilla. Vanilla? Wally says Frederick Malt Noir Peace, so spicy. Orange, some nutmeg. I think Sebastian included it in the video the other day. I had it 10 years ago. Yeah, I was obsessed from first spray. Absolutely blew my mind. Maybe even more than Musk Ravageur. Like Musk Ravageur blew my mind the first time I smelled it. But Noir Peace did something completely different. I was just like, wow, 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 wow. How does perfume do such a thing? Like, how does it make you feel this? You know, how does it extract these amazing feelings out of you? Like, I've never felt this before in my life. And here I am spraying this perfume on, and I've got these, like, feelings, emotions. You know what I mean? Just these really beautiful feelings. Catherine is here and she is in Mull Outrageous. Welcome, Catherine. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Space says Profumum Roma and Lorenzo Villaresi patchouli scents are closest to realism. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to patchouli, you're gonna get people love shit from, you know, one end to the other. There's so many good patchouli fragrances, and there's patchouli in almost everything. A floral note says I wore STV the night before, really loving vanilla at the moment. Who's not love vanilla? How can you not love vanilla? I mean, you gotta be angry, right? You gotta be really angry to be pissed off with vanilla. It's just so easy to like. What Chanel and Guerlain are to Eugene that Comme des Garçons and Le Labo to me. There you go. You like the industrial stuff, eh? Spaced. Like, I don't mind this stuff too, but I need like, I like polished perfumes. I love polish. I love the nice, clean polish, you know? And that's what I love about Chanel more than Guerlain. I find polished, but I find Celine very polished. Maybe even more than Guerlain too. David says, I think the U.S. should become Canada's 11th province. We'd get health care. You'd get some things covered. You'd be able to go to the hospital and have a baby and not have to pay for anything, but other things would cost. Tell us about your new creation, Eugene. We need something to live for and save for. Well, the new creation is a floral fougere. It's floral and spicy and woody and soapy and musky. It's quite musky. It's kind of a, you know, it's not just a floral fougere. It's kind of also a work in like frequency. We talked about Antoine about working with frequencies and just having a contrast there. It's a very bass heavy, and then the top is a very sharp contrasting frequency. You know what I mean? So when you have two different like one high pitch and one low pitch, you have all that space in the middle to fill. So he's got these really great frequencies filled in the center with florals. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It is exciting to be launching like a new fragrance. It's kind of the best part is the launching part. Philosopher's Walk. I hope it's a Bertrand Russell's walk. Says Dushan. Eugene, do you know Get Along Metallica? It's really great, emotional and unique. I don't think I've ever smelled it, Verena. I'm gonna have to get Galen to send me some. I know Galen's got liters and liters and liters of it. If he's cracked it, I'm gonna get Galen to send me some. Vanilla is the perfect summertime fragrance. Yeah, as long as it's not too heavy, right? As long as it's not too heavy. Dushan says to Verena that Metallica is the second best vanilla after Shalimar. Werewolf says, hey, they turned me into a bottle of Axe body spray. Please help me. Yeah, we got to get you out of that. Maybe get into the sauna, sweat it all off, and then take a shower. Don't spray Axe body spray. This stuff's horrible, bro. It smells like shit, too. I'd rather smell a stinky fuck than smell that Axe body spray. Because now you're smelling a stinky fuck and this synthetic Axe body spray. You know what I mean? The body spray is worse than the musk or the sweat. That's just my thoughts. I'd rather smell a sweaty dude than that synthetic metallic. Um, it's the mess. I think I would choose Santal 33 overall city exclusives combined. I use my sample from Discovery set faster than other samples in the set. It's crazy. So the space, there's a new sample, there's a pilot coming out. And I heard that it smells kind of like Santal, but without all the extras, like without the leather, more powdery violet and iris. So it takes from Santal, but much softer. Kind of like matcha. Matcha to me feels like it takes from Santal with the fig and the powder, but it doesn't have the big heavy leather and the spice. I love matcha. I love the idea of Santal, but I can't wear it. It's just so damn heavy. It's like getting stoned. It's like standing in one place and people throwing bricks at you for 8 hours. That's what wearing Santal 33 is like. When Raymond Chandler at New York Times, oh, what's his name? Chandler Burr at New York Times called Comme des Garçons two-man transcendent. I went out and bought a bottle. 1 year later, they changed the formulation. Not the same thing as the OG. Man, I might have two, man. What's happening, Carl? Good to see Carl. I have great genes. I've got some pretty good genes. I've got pretty good genes. My favorite scent is Gaiac 10, the city exclusive. Nina K, hello. Welcome, Nina K. Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. What was the name of the line from the female lady who worked with Guerlain as a PR person? She had a collection of vanillas that were good. Sylvain Delacourt. She was the creative director after Jean-Paul Guerlain and before Thierry Vasset. But she left to start her own brand. I'm not sure how that's going anymore, but they didn't want her to leave. They asked her to stay on. Like they were like, you run your own brand and run Guerlain at the same time. And she did that for a bit, as long as she could. Wally says, I love all your offerings, Eugene. As you know, Descendres arrives tomorrow. I'm late to the game with you and looking for one. Sweet. Awesome. Appreciate that. Thank you, Wally. I hope you enjoy Descendre. I'm glad that it's arriving to you safely. Nam and Ollie, good to see Nam. Sent to the day, Eldo Rien. Lovely. And Antoine Lee. Good stuff. Hope you're having a great day. What's your OnlyFans? It's right here. This is the OnlyFans I have. Have you considered doing candles, Eugene? I have. I've talked to Remy about candles a bunch of times, and there's a company called Homesick that does soy candles that beautifully in their gorgeous scents. Some of these companies will work with you. I keep that in mind. Hang on one sec. What's happening? Sense for thought. Doing great. Hope you're doing well too, bud. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Wally says, so question, all your perfumes have French names. This one is in English. Just realized I love your bottles and your Les Abs emblem. I love Celine bottles, Frederick Mull bottles too. Classic, elegant. Yeah, I just like the name has to fit the fragrance. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter if it's English or French or Filipino, as long as it rhymes and it works. Doesn't really matter what language it's in, I think. Um, what's happening, Moose? You son of a. Good to see Moose. Good to see Justin. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. It's a little bit chilly here in Canada, but we're gonna survive. We're gonna make it, even if we have to put on pants eventually. Is Gaiac 10 being my favorite scent a bad take? I don't know many scents, but that one is wonderfully light. What else do you think? Also, what do you think of Dossier? I mean, Gaiac 10 it's an interesting scent. I've heard lots of people say it's their favorite thing. If you love it, you love it. I mean, you don't need to apologize or explain. Just own it. You know what I mean? You love it, you own it, and that's all that matters. Jeremy Fragrance is more entertaining. I love that for you, Lauren. Mike says, will Leza today be more expensive in the UK because of the tariffs? Are there tariffs in the UK as well? Bottles are currently 210 euros. I think perfumes are getting more and more expensive and will soon become unaffordable. Well, I mean, they shouldn't be going up in the UK unless, not that I know of. You know what I mean? I haven't announced anything, so they shouldn't, not for the time being. Justin says scent of the day was Tobacco Vanille. Sweet. Did you hear about, oh, Tobacco Vanille? That's the Tom Ford. Nice, nice. I like that one as well. Florinal says, I'm in sweaters already. Atrocious. Is it that cold there too? Fuck, I don't want to. I don't want to give up. I know, like the first time I put on the sweater, I won't be able to take it off, and I'm not ready to. I'm not ready to give up on summer. You know what I mean? I still want to. I still got a good month of summer here. It's white linen weather in California. Oh, you're lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. How many cents are there in total? How many cents are where in total? In the world? They removed de minimis. I'm heartbroken. Same here, Robert Platinum. You know, as somebody that ships, it's become a problem and a pain in the ass. And now we got to learn how to navigate this. So this will be fun. It will be fun, fun, fun. I'm jealous of your looks. Tom Selleck. Ooh, I'm not sure I got Tom Selleck before. I imagine I'll need more of a mustache, though, and a Hawaiian shirt. But I've definitely watched Tom Selleck growing up. Nina says, tried some city exclusives and like Poivre, London city exclusive, the best. I've got Poivre. I don't mind that. Yeah, I like that too. Very dark and smoky and tarry, incensey. 10% tariffs in the UK, but I think less to the UK. So yeah, they have Bistro de Butte in France, and they have Saint Celier in the UK. If you go from Saint Celier, I imagine there won't be any tariffs. Is it true that with the removal of de minimis, that something that was once $100 is now 180? Yeah, I would believe it. I would believe it because they've added a 35% tariff. Um, but it seems like they're charging a lot more because I don't control what the tariff is. You know, I've turned the tariff setting on just to see what it's going to be, and it literally doubles the price of the fragrance. So um, it's just weird. I don't know. We'll have to figure out something. But yeah, it's supposed to be 35%. I look like the Hulk before you get angry. The comments in here are outrageous. Sometimes I wonder, like, who's writing these? Are these like little kids or what's these people? They just like go around on YouTube videos leaving nasty comments. Like, is that what you do with your life? Telling people like you spend your time going around on YouTube live streams leaving nasty comments telling people to get a life, but look what you're doing with your life. You know what I mean? Like blind to your own success, eh? Space says Big Out at 18 is my new discovery. Bitter orange with a heavy wallop of musks. Last 8+ hours for freshie, but it feels heavy. Sean Connery, from what I hear, they're looking for new James Bond. I have someone in mind. Yeah, I heard too. I heard that Timothy Chalamet or whatever his name is being considered for Bond. I just don't see him as a Bond. It's just too baby-faced and unserious. What's up, Bucksy boy? Honestly, think the new Blue Exclusive is my new favorite fragrance of all time. Oof. Best fragrance I've ever smelled. It hits a certain area in my brain that no other fragrance has done before. I love that when something triggers kind of a subconscious feeling that you've never felt before. If you like Dior Home, like the stream for Selig Tom. Yes, thank you for liking the stream. We got 40 likes in here. We got 45 friends and 40 likes. This is a pretty good ratio. Thank you for liking the stream, everybody. Wally says a video of yours popped up with you and Galen last night in April. Shopping excursion day, department stores, perfume room. Jealous. Is there a Saks up there? And I thought Hudson's Bay closed. There is, but they're closed. Yeah, everything's closing down. They're putting up tariffs. It seems like everything's gone into a bloody mess, eh? Yeah, Galen was here for a bit. He was here for the week and for work-wise, and we got to hang out and smell a bunch of things. We walked around. I had a great time. What tariffs, says Adrian. Where have you been? Where have you been? From what I understand, a lot of countries are stopped shipping to the US because of the tariffs. There's like a list of 25 countries that just like, yeah, we're not prepared to deal with this right now. We're not set up. David says, Bucksy boy, what do you like about the new Blue Exclusive? Space says you have randoms here because you're streaming vertically. Yeah, I realize that. But it's just like people are just broken and coming in and leaving like shitty messages. You know what I mean? It tells you more about the person, where they are, and how goofy and childish they are. Greetings from Morocco. Hello, Morocco. Good to see you. How much is our money code in USA? I don't know, $100 maybe? 150? Max? Timothy Chalamet is a short, rat-faced, talented actor, Wally. Will never be Bond. Well, apparently he's in the running. And I think, it's like Hollywood's a weird place. Not everything matters on your acting. It's like they want people are gonna just be agreeable, right? Will Les Ab's prices go up? Hopefully not, JJ. I'm not planning on increasing the prices. You know what I mean? But I have to take a look at what's going on here. Like I don't want to increase the prices. I don't want to charge US consumers any more than they should pay. You know what I mean? But something has to happen. And I'm not sure what the answer is. If somebody knows, I'd love to know. Let us know if you have an answer like for your Canadian business, let us know because I'm curious. Hello from Switzerland. Shoutouts to Switzerland. Hello from Netherlands. Hello guys. Good to see you. Wally says, I'm pissed about the tariff crap. Can't order half my stuff. Well, Canada's also put in some sort of tariff. So if we order something from outside, we're now paying tariffs as well. But I think those are coming undone September 1st. They've recalled those tariffs and they'll be ending very soon. So I'm hoping the US will do the same. Fingers crossed. Would Victor Wong know about shipping to the US? Yeah, I'm sure Victor has figured it out for himself, right? But he's had to increase prices because of it. But he didn't increase prices to the US. I believe he's increased prices overall for everybody to kind of offset the tariff. Ask the one dude who made Harvest Mouse. What would I ask him? Do you mean Victor or the perfumer? Can you do a large ship to the US in bulk and then ship smaller orders from here? You could, but you'd still have to pay a tariff on the large shipment. You know what I mean? Eventually they're going to get it. Not the tariff, the shipping. Like no shipping to the US stopped for a lot of brands. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of countries stopped shipping to the US, not even with tariffs. Good one, Mike. Ask God how to not pay the tariffs or minimum. This is God's problem. You know what I mean? This is the bots. These are the bots. But God's also created the bots, so you got to work around the bots. You got to figure it out. It's gonna be figured out. Don't worry. What's up, brother? How you doing? What cologne you wearing today? I'm not wearing anything today. I mean, I'm wearing things that I've worn all week. I'm talking about my scents that I've worn all week, and I've just been spraying those on. Where am I? I'm home. I'm home. But good to see Sebastian. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, but if you undervalue the bill order, the cheaper tariffs. Think about virtual reality metaverse. I honestly, I prefer physical reality. I prefer living my life in the physical reality instead of virtual reality. Yeah. Serge Lutens uses Calissimo shipping and so does Les Indemnidables. I wonder if I can snag a bottle of the new one because of this, because of the snag, because of the tariff. Take a break and smoke by the tree. Yeah, the tree needs a smoke, right? But guys, yes, let us know your scent of the day. Let us know how life is treating you. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday wherever you are in the world. Anyone try this? Has anyone picked this up? Eucalyptus 20. Nina's in black tie. I smell delicious. What's a good scent for sensitive tummies? I'd say probably a big white floral, either like ylang or jasmine, tuberose. For sensitive stomachs, I think the best thing would be Dior Poison, vintage Dior Poison. Whatever you got turning in your stomach, Poison will get it out, no doubt. What's happening, Diego? Santa de Narcotica Limonata. Good to see you, bud. Michael John, good to see you. Britney Spears, smash or pass? Vintage Britney or modern? I imagine even modern would be good to smash, right? What do you think? What do you think there, Wayne? Yeah, vintage, no doubt. Ain't nobody saying no to vintage Britney. Sometimes people make me want to detach from real life because I can't fit in with a lot of people. So what do you do when you feel like you can't fit in? I've tried liquid brune. Welcome, Dylan. Good to see Dylan. Eucalyptus is nice. Nice and spicy. Wood and spice. Spice and wood. With a green, smoky, ashy, piney, peppery. Might be some cumin in here. Cumin. Carl says he's got 15 mil of eucalyptus 20. It was good enough. Thoughts on Absolute Pour Le Soir? Love it. Masterpiece. Brilliant. For sure, bottle worthy. I would not want to be without it. Love, love, love Absolute Pour Le Soir. One of my favorite rose perfumes. Honeyed rose, spicy, civetty, dirty, a little bit pissy, a little bit humidity. Churchy is very smoky and incensey. It smells like church. You know, like church pews, old wooden church pews, dry incense, benzoin. It's got a good benzoin in the base. A lot of cumin, no? Felt like I was in the kitchen. Yeah, cumin, no doubt, very much. I don't have my bottle here with me, but very cumin, dirty, definitely dirty, balsamic. It's brilliant. You got to smell it. It's absolutely brilliant, stunning, beautiful, and gorgeous. A world-class fragrance. Absolutely soir. By a world-class perfumer that has forgotten that he is world-class. A lot of cumin. What is affordable option for or brand for someone who has never used perfume before? Your budget has to dictate. Jane Daly, good to see Jane. Drenched in 70s musks. Hello to you. Hope you're having a great Friday. Omar says happy Friday. Lily says I have to smell apples. Apples. Absolute pour le soir. Declare value of perfume 35% less and off tariff. I don't think it works like that because you have to declare the tariff. The tariff is declared on the value of the perfume and it goes, the money doesn't even go to you. I mean, it sits in your account for a split second before it's immediately transferred to wherever it's supposed to go, right? Eugene, you should do a live stream with Lily. We can, if Lily would like to do a live stream. What are your top artisans? Sevilla Lobe would be one of my favorites. I love that for Orange Blossom. Zing, maybe? I know Timbuktu is like a big one. It's not my favorite. I do enjoy it. It's not my favorite. Hi, how often do you wear Les Abstrait fragrances? Often enough. I would imagine that I wear them just as much as anybody else, to be honest. I do wear them quite. I mean, they're always around, right? I'm always spraying them. I'm always making samples. I'm always, you know what I mean? I'm always around them, so it's hard not to. It's hard not to. A friend in USA used to do this for me to avoid import duties and never in. JJ says, example, you ship a large order to USA at bulk price. Example, 50% the value retail. Then that's 50% value is what you pay tariffs on. Michael John says, Sender de Hermes Oud Alison. Love. I remember enjoying that. Okay, my guy, you need to get out of here. Someone's making eggs in the background. Did you hear cracking eggs, bud? Top artisans. Jane says Timbuktu, Muret Musk, and Le Chasse au Papillon. Lily says, I'd be terribly awkward, Moose. Why do you think that? Jared says Timbuktu. Oh my God, this spam, bro. You seriously have no life. Like, get out of here. What do you do? Hanging out, just spamming. Like, is this your life? Seriously, guy. What's happening, Baboosh? Well, he says my scent of the day is tequila coming out of my pores. Oh man, how's that feeling? I would not want to feel that, to be honest. Wally, does not sound fun, bud. Hangover and a headache, eh? Oof. Yikes. But yeah, guys, what else is happening? What are you guys wearing? I've showed you my scents of the day, or what I've been wearing this week. What are you guys all wearing? Omar says, just try Barenya Intense, more patchouli and chocolatey than the original, but I prefer the OG. Does it still have like the spicy accord? Is it as spicy as the original? That's what I loved about the original, was how spicy it was. Very juniper-y, very berry-ish. The berries were kind of sweet and sour. Sweet and sour berries. Juniper berries. Or what do they call them? They're not juniper berries. There's a specific berry in Barenya. What's the berry in Barenya called? Moose, you liking my hair? Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Carl says, I've been wearing Bleu de Chanel exclusive the whole week pretty much during the days. And are you loving it, Carl? Buxy Boy says it's triggering like his inner child love affair or something. The best thing he's ever smelled. Billy Bob got Mont Blanc Explorer. Do you like the new Prada Paradigm? I kind of do, for something mass appealing, Sebastian. Like something like trashy. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it for something that I never thought I would. I might get it for my son for his birthday. His birthday's coming up, so. Prada Paradigm. I do like the bottle. I love the bottle. Lily says I wore Dior Addict SDV this week, and today is Comet. Oof, love Comet. Fever by Aaron Terrence Hughes. Parfum. Miracle Berry. That's right. Miracle Berry. It smells amazing. Still in love with Eau Sauvage? Yes. I haven't worn it in a while, but I still love it. Absolutely. Miracle Berry is right. Never a hangover. I can handle my liquor. Clean diet, protein, lots of water, but margaritas are my vice. All right, man, as long as they're not making you ill, keeping your diet clean, lots of protein, and lifting weights. I hope you're lifting weights too, getting a lot of water. Tina, good day. Any recommendations for perfumes that smell like soap? Clean aesthetic. I love that kind of smell. I already have Margiela's Bubble Bath, Dior's Blooming Bouquet. H24 is super soapy and clean and aesthetic. Like very soapy clean. Soapy, soapy, soapy clean. What about Dior d'Amour? Christian Dior's Dior d'Amour. That's like a soapy floral. Soapy and musky. What about Masculine Pluriel? That's a soapy lavender. Soapy and clean barbershop scent. Very clean. Wally says the new Barenya Tense arrived yesterday. Miracle Berry isn't in it, I don't believe. I haven't opened the box yet. Open it. Open it, Wally. Spray it. Omar says the berry is less potent in the intense. That's why I prefer the OG. Yeah, I always prefer the OG concentrations to the original. Ladies, for some reason, love it. Even my male friends ask me, says Billy Bob. And what was that about, Billy Bob? Oh, Mont Blanc Explorer. That's right. Carl says, I'm not loving the new Bleu, but it gives off that Chanel feeling, which is nice. The Chanel put together feeling. Yeah, Chanel has a way of doing that, even with crappy scents. You can tell Bleu is put together. It's super smooth, but it's so unexciting. Diego says Comet is so good. It's even better than good, Diego. It's amazing, isn't it? Chanel number 22. I had a couple of sprays of that for last night's meditation, Stefan. Number 22. That is soapy. Tina was looking for something soapy. Tina Savage. 22 is super soapy and clean, but so's number 5 and so's Bois de Zil. If you love soapy florals, there you go. There's 3 of them. 5, 22, and Bois de Zil. I like the smell of sand after the rain. Is there any perfume like it? Le Labo has that petrichor by 19 is supposed to smell like after the rain. Not sure it's got sand in it. Prada Amber is very soapy. Yes. Wearing a little blue today inside during the hot summer. There's a cooling factor, or maybe just my imagination based on the imagery of this perfume. A little bleu. A cooling factor. I'm not sure. Is there probably might have some bergamot in the top, but bergamot neroli. I'll try those out. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Heard Infusion Iris is soapy as well, but I don't remember it. Yeah, Prada makes a lot of soapy things. That's kind of their thing. Soapy irises. Sauvage is really soapy. Like ambergris soapy. Ombre Supreme is super soapy. Les Indemnidables Ombre Supreme. Soapy ambergris. Going through the Seline sample kit, I can't believe how good they are. Right, RP? I've been saying for years, the only issue is the price. The scents themselves are amazing. Like, I get everything I need from this collection. It's just the price is outrageous. Like, I understand why people don't want to pay whatever. It's like almost $700 for 200 mLs. I totally get that. You know what I mean? And for $700, you can get a lot of perfumes. You can get a lot of perfumes, but you know, the scents themselves, I really enjoy them. Where are we at? JJ says, I just don't get why Chanel, given that blue is a freshie, would want to darken it up and make it so clawing. Why not stop being lazy and do a new perfume for men? I think because blue still has the name itself still has a lot of pull. You know what I mean? Like people are still investing in the name. So why not? You know what I mean? Like I want to see a new fragrance too, but Floral Note says, I was surprised how much I liked Dior Amour. The new blue smelled like someone oversprayed blue and then layered some other darker, spicier perfume on top. It's like two fragrances blended together. Wally says, don't laugh. I have some of the Chanel exclusives. I have Misia 1957 from years ago. Haven't gotten my hands on the rest of your beloved exclusives. Are Lelion and Mandel up my alley? I imagine they are. Very big patchoulis. Ambery patchoulis. Tool says, I'm going to make my own perfume now. See ya, man. See ya, bud. Omar says, I can't believe how good Concentré de Orange Vert is. Definitely a perfect 10. Look at this. This, Omar, or Chanel's Eau de Cologne? The new blue smells like the Parfum. The sample I wrestled from the Associate didn't wow me. Not even with the new leather accord, eh? Regarding Dior Amour, the clean powder thing hasn't been my vibe. Oh no. Diego says, I enjoy Chanel Eau Homme Sport and its flankers, but I can't stand cheap Tonka bean smell in the base. Almost makes my stomach churn. That's exactly why I sold my Extreme, my Sport Extreme. The cheap Tonka in the base was nauseating. I couldn't stand it either. Could not stand it. It was like, ugh, so rough. Lewis says the new blue smells like Ultra Mall and Elixir Sauvage in the dry down. People comparing with a masterpiece, Le Lion, outrageous. I've heard that. It smells like the leather of Le Lion, which is weird to mix such two contrasting fragrances together. Which Celine did we establish were made by Antoine Maisondieu? I saw a purple bottle in the background that looked like Rimbaud. I don't remember. We'd have to go to the earliest Celine releases. Hair routine, just take a shower and put in a little bit of paste. It's just paste. Sometimes nothing, but now I've got some paste. Just a little bit of hair paste, like a little dollop of hair paste, you know what I mean? That's it. Not when it's soaking wet. Like it when in before it dries, I like to put in the paste before it's dry. Dante22 says, I got my bottle of Descendre after finishing 2 samples. Uncle Luca is a fool if he does not see the quality in Descendre, my favorite violet leaf of all time. Awesome, I love that. Thank you, Dante. Glad that you are enjoying Descendre and the quality. Me too. But it's good to see you. Hope you're having a great Friday wherever you are. One Maison du for Celine is Eau de Californie. That was probably one of the earlier Celines too. What's your take on Bois d'Armont? Love it, love it, love it, RP. We were talking about it earlier. It was my day of not yesterday, but the day before. I've got it right here. It's like dreamy woods. Dreamy, creamy, soft woods. Very powdery, spicy. Love it. Lots of cedar. Cedar and cedar and powder. Cedar and juniper I get. Coumarin is nice though, but cheap. I like coumarin. I like the synthetic coumarin. But I don't like the cheap thing that Chanel used. Coumarin is nice when it's hay and leathery. When it's nutty. Eugene, spray half a spray of Le Lion and a full spray of Bleu on your hand, and you'll have l'exclusive. Fuck. Ugh. Wally says, I keep blind buying stuff. Thomas de Monaco raw gold. That thing gets a lot of love, eh? Raw gold. I got a sample of raw gold. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like it's a little too dirty for me and old-fashioned. Like it goes dirty in an old-fashioned way. Caron Tabakixki, second bottle of Crivelli Iris Malicon. I'm all over the place. Give us some of your favorite fragrances, Wally. Give us your top 5 so we know what we're working with here. But here we are, 3:53 p.m. just outside of Toronto. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for your time, your energy, your comments, your likes, your suggestions. How are you, Eugene? I'm doing good, Ewan. Thank you. How are you? Doing great. Well, he says I'll run out of battery. Where do I plug it in? Diego says, Eugene, my first Les exclusives. I'm between Coromandel, Sycamore, Le Leon, and Comet. Bro, flip a coin. Flip a coin. So my first 4 Les exclusives were not in this order. I'm going to say Coromandel, Cuir de Russie, Sycamore, and 31 Rue Cambon. Those were my first 4. Yoon says, doing great. Awesome. Good to see you. Doobie says, have you been in touch with Margie to stream together? Here and there. I chat with Margie here and there. Margie's always up for a stream or down for a stream. But we've never really planned like an official date. She's just kind of like, yeah, next time you're on, let me know and I'll come too. Dante says, when is your new Les Abstrait coming? Rumor on the street is that is a lavender heavy. Yes, Dante, it is. It's right here. I'm kind of sitting here. I was boxing them. Well, actually, I was trying to, but the stream got in the way. It is a lavender forward perfume, like lavender, clary, sage, vanilla. I mean, I'm planning on launching it. I was planning on launching it mid-September, but now with kind of like the uncertainty with all the tariffs and stuff, I need to really figure out what's going on before I really set that. You know what I mean? I think maybe I should just hold off or delay or just to get more information here. Eugene will like Cuir de Russie by Le Jardin. I do like that style of leather. I love Russian leathers. I love Cuir de Russie. I cannot lie. Diego says 31 Rue Cambon is beautiful. The Lang Lang Iris and Pepper Chef's Kiss. It is beautiful. It is striking. It's one of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. It might be my favorite Les exclusive. It could be one of my favorite perfumes. Why don't people expose how this Desert Gems collection by Frederick Mull has been reformulated? How bad? I haven't smelled, so I haven't been able to expose anything. But here, thank you for exposing. Let us know how you feel. Wow, great news. Hope to see it released soon. Me too, Dante. Me too. I'm really excited to have it released too, but I'm gonna have to take a step back and just really figure out what the hell's going on here and how to work with or around this kind of obstacle. My first Les exclusive, Eau de Cologne, number 18. Ooh, sweet, yes. Cuir de Russie and Sycamore. 18 is great too. 18 is underrated. 31 Rue Cambon is perfect for the opera. 31 Rue Cambon is the opera. It's probably better than the opera. It is very opera. It is totally for the opera. Buxy, I bought my brother once a bottle of Abbey Rouge. And for his birthday, 2 weeks later, he comes over and he drops the bottle of Abbey Rouge on the counter. He's like, You can have this back. He's like, where the fuck am I gonna wear this? He's like, I never go to the opera. This is only for the opera. You can't wear this anywhere but the opera. I was like, bro, I wear that to work on the daily. You know what I mean? On the regular. You don't need to be going to the opera for Abbey Rouge, but there you go. It was just Abbey Rouge was a bit too serious for him, and he didn't enjoy it. Any chance of decant sale for local Toronto friends? Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Hit me up somewhere. I do pick up aldehydes in Rue Cambon. Is my nose broken? It's Chanel. It shouldn't be strange to be getting aldehydes in any Chanel. You know what I mean? So, no, your nose isn't broken. 31 Rue is beautiful. I also have it and love wearing it. I also love Le Lion. Le Lion is striking, eh? Le Lion is beautiful, but it's not beautiful in the way 31 Rue is. Like 31 Rue is more delicate. It's not delicate, but it's more delicate than Le Lion, the Lion. The Lion King. The Lion King is just so, you know what I mean? It's got like fire coming out. Oh, Comet and La Pausa are next. Oh, and Bella Speedo. Do you know Illuminati? I don't. I don't know Illuminati. I don't know anything about it. All he says, Frederick Mall ambassador at Bergdorf's keeps trying to get me to buy Hope. What's Hope go for? It's got to be at least 1K. I'm trying to get her to tell me what next release from Mall. I love Moon, not getting Hope. I know there's a new Seline coming by the end of this year, sometime in winter. No idea of the name or the notes, but that is exciting. I'm gonna pass on this Celine's last Honnête Francais just because it smells so much like Saint Germain to me. But I do love the cologne. I got to try the cologne the last time I was at the boutique, and I was like, oh my God, I need this cologne. Cologne Celeste is gorgeous. It's as nice as any cologne I've ever, like eau de cologne. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Super energetic and fresh and crispy. Very, very citrusy. I wanted to be wowed by La Pausa, but it was a pretty easygoing iris. La Pausa is tricky. La Pausa is really beautiful, but you need to be patient. It demands patience. You know what I mean? La Pausa is super patient. Wally says she says it's a secret to her, even. She's a liar. And there's lots of times those, yeah, the sales reps know because they get information ahead of time. It comes in this binder and they all have the information. They have the notes, the marketing, the brief. They got to sell. They got to study the brief. They got to sell, like, they got to sell it to the customers. So they're up to date on it. Coromandel was love at first sniff. The white chocolate, patchouli, and amber, I can't get enough of. There's so many Les exclusives that were love at first sniff for me too. I remember the first time going to Holtz to try Les exclusives, the samples. Yeah, to sample them. I remember, so all their blotters have the actual name on the fragrance. So it'll have La Pausa, it'll say Jersey. It's like a blotter. It's probably this size, right? Nice and white, and it has all the names of the fragrances. So I would spray all the fragrances on the proper blotter, and when I got back to my car, I lined them all up on the dashboard for like days, and I would just be driving and going back and forth, like going, okay, ordering like which one I'm gonna get first, second, third. I would just constantly be changing the order. You know, it would be like Sycamore, 31 Rue, Coromandel. I think even 1932 was there too. And I would just be like, oh, I got to get this one first. I got to get this one first. But for like a week, I just had those blotters. And I was like, every time I got in the car, I'd be sniffing. I'm going, oh my God, this is so gorgeous. This is so beautiful. This is so lovely. This is so. It's so romantic. It's so Chanel. It's like, I so need this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have a feeling I got Coromandel first, and then I have to go into my videos. That's the only way I'd figure it out. Coromandel, 31 Rue, Cuir de Russie, and Sycamore. Those were the first four. I don't remember the exact order, but I'd say Coromandel was first. I must be the most patient man in the world because I ate that shit up. La Pausa. Eugene eating octopus is amazing. Barbecued grilled octopus. Ooh, I had great octopus in Portugal last summer. Like a 1 pound octopus. That was amazing. With olive oil and garlic. Oh, Ollie says, I love Celine. Just the bottles alone are worth the price. Gorgeous. The bottles are. I love, they look like bricks. You can like build a house with these things. You know what I mean? Look at this. Here we go. Turn it this way. I know I'm just gonna drop one of these, shatter it all over the place. Maybe I'll do two. Right? Don't they look like bricks? You can brick a house with these things. They're almost as big as bricks and heavy. They're so damn heavy. And but it's on the on the contrary, it's tough to carry. It's tough to travel. They're not easy to spray. You need big hands. Like look at this. These are heavy, 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 heavy. Have you tried Girl Scout cookie strain? I've not. Are they sativa or indicas? Everyone talks Le Lion being smoky. How much? I want them both. The smokiest is super smoky. Maybe I should go get my bottle of Le Lion, and I'll get my bottle of Le Lion in 31. What's up, Milosh? Good to see Milosh. How you doing? Let us know what you're wearing. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, so I lied. I lied. I don't remember how this got here, but number 22 is also one of my first. I just realized that. It wasn't until I saw the bottle, I was like, whoa, how did this get here? So it was 31 Rue, Cuir de Russie, Sycamore, Coromandel, and number 22, which is weird because 22 and 31 Rue got a lot going on together, especially in the floral soapy department. But 22 is also very peachy, eh? Do you guys get that? Peach? Peach from 22. Peach from Acne Studios. Peaches on my plate. Look at this. Peaches. Baby peaches. I love these soapy peaches. What did I miss? Depends. When did you get here? I wish they disclosed the perfumer of Seline. It's got to be the same perfumer the DNA runs throughout. I think they got 3 perfumers working for them. Is Say La Delic skis for men? It is for men and women. Men and women can both wear it. Deli says 3 beers down, I'm at my limit. Total lightweight. Yo, yeah, you're way. I couldn't even do 3. I'd probably be on the floor right now myself. I'm in the Navy. This is normal. I am wearing Athena de Flore on one hand and Smoky Plum on the other. Crazy good, both of them. One is YSL Rive Gauche's clone, and the other is Tom Ford Plum Japonais clone. What did I miss? I'm not sure you missed anything. That's a nice chair, very polished. What's for dinner? Chicken. But we're gonna have a little bit of juicy peaches right now, you know what I mean? Because peaches are delicious. Peaches are absolutely delicious. Wally says longtime CEO of Givaudan stepped down. So many movements. Wow, that's interesting. Watching a live stream, my drunk is weird. Like the movements are weird and it's super loud. Isn't it just like doing anything else drunk? I was into Chanel and Celine 2 years ago, but it's too round and too blended for my taste. I need a little scratch and rough edges. How about both? like having both polished and scratchy edges. I like white flesh, peaches, floral, and honey. Deli says, Lily, are you going to make any more lives? Thank you, brother. Thank you, Yoon. Thank you. Peach Mirage or Bitter Peach? Acne Studios. Bitter Peach was a Tom Ford, wasn't it? Pesh Mirage was horrible. Both Pesh and Vetiver Fauve were awful, 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 awful. Didn't like Vetiver Fauve, didn't like Pesh. I like Acne though, Acne Studios for Peach. Boys, I'm glad I have Superstitious. Didn't have Drees collab. Space says, I never thought black tie is ambery. To me, it's just a good, very powdery vanilla. I don't get amber. Well, a little bit of amber. Doesn't mean amber like has to be resinous or all of that. You know what I mean? Super smoky. Oh, black tie is a little fougere to me. I could see that, especially in the opening. I get a lot of green notes like galbanum, like spicy cutting green in black tie. I don't know where the green is coming from. Lily says Pesh Mirage is what you wear to meet Satan. Oh. Wally says love black tie, love vanilla and anything. Wore Vanilla Van last night. YSL Baby Cat night. Before, I think I have 14 bottles of what? Vanilla or Baby Cat? Angel, what's happening? I have prepared my Philosopher's Walk fund to be ready for purchase. Awesome, Angel. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. Good seeing you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hopefully, we'll get these out soon. Or we'll be able to. Just got to figure it out. Got to spend a little time like looking at what is happening. Poivre Samarkand has 71% of ISO E super crazy. It's a really simple perfume, but it's lovely. Simple, but deep. Very woody, very tree-y. It's got like a big oak note. I tried a sample of Secret Amber from Walton, London. It's more floral version of Brand Soir. I guess he's trying to say Grand Soir. Grand Soir is great. Scent of the day, vanilla powder. Trying to shock my sense of small back. What's vanilla powder? Habit Rouge tea today for Matt. Wow, you just ignored me. Can't take a compliment. I'm new here. What was your compliment, bud? Good to see you. Baby Cat, Musk Ravageur, MFK, Grand Soir. Yeah, a lot. Obsessed. Hockey puck over black tie. Nah, absolutely not. Hockey puck is okay, but not better than black tie. What's happening, Bobby? Good to see you, Bobby Ono. Bobby's talking about what's it? What's the name of the hockey puck? Oh yeah, Matière Premier Vanille Powder. Clear dry coconut and Palo Santo scent. I like Palo Santo. And you can get that from Eau de California. Seline Eau de California has Palo Santo. And Santal Palo Rosa from Galalon has the same thing. Yeah, Bulgari Black. That's right. I only do this once a year. I always thought black tie is just a 2005 Dior Homme reduction, more or less. I don't really find it that similar to Dior Homme, to be honest. Like people keep comparing Celine's to Dior Hommes, like that's every Celine that comes out, it's like, oh, it smells like Dior Homme, Dior Homme, Dior Homme. I can see a little bit, like even Bois d'Ormont, I can see a little bit, but it's not all Dior Homme. Like Dior Homme doesn't have juniper, doesn't have the cedar, it doesn't have the spiciness of this. It's just like sticky iris. Have you tried the new Absolute Pour Le Soir? I have not been able to try it, no. But you think it's great? I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm glad to hear that it's not like a shadow of its former self. That's everybody's favorite catchphrase. Shadow of its former self. Dante says a fun layering combo. 2 sprays of Descendre, 1 spray of Royal Oud. The cedar can be fun to add. That said, Descendre is a complete work of art. Appreciate you, Dante. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying. And I love Royal Oud as well. Never thought about layering them. That's a lot of cedar though, eh? Descendre is loaded with cedar and so is Royal Oud. I wanted to ask you for Celine samples, but I feel I want to blind buy Reptile. Notes look great, but gets lots of hate. Reptile gets a lot of love as well. It's not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite Celine. Thoughts on Bois Talisman? Roger, I haven't been able to spend a lot of time with it. I've smelled it once at the door counter. Missed out on the old version of lipsticky Dior Homme Parfum that everyone talks about. It's a great one. I'll be right back. Let's spray some of this guy on. The Lion. It's like getting a shoe thrown at you. When you spray this, you got to brace, right? In Descendre, I get a slight licorice or something. Was it clove? I think it's aniseed. That kind of minty, balsamic. Yeah, I think it's aniseed that you're smelling. Like a balsamic anise. Dior Homme Parfum is great. So thick and dark for winter is superb. Yeah, Dior Homme Intense, Parfum, all of them are really, really great. Rich Mitch, Nemesis, Le Lion. Do you like Labdanum 18? It's very feminine and gentle. It has the texture of lip balm and vanilla pudding. I have Labdanum 18, yes. Don't wear it. Like when it comes to Labdanum 18, I feel like I just rather wear Musk Ravageur every time. Agree with Space. Wore Lelion yesterday. Yes, shoe thrown at everyone. Do you ever see the press Where was it? George Bush had some guy throw shoes at him. But he starts ripping his shoes off and throws a shoe. It goes sailing by Bush's head. He just kind of goes like this. A shoe goes flying past. A second later, another shoe. That's what this is like. Wearing this is like having your shoes thrown at you. Fucking hilarious. Okay, so let's put a little bit of this on. God. I gotta brace myself. Maybe I should put it on paper. What should I do here? What should I do? I'm currently sniffing Naomi Goodseer Queer Velours on paper. Sweet Sexy Suede by Julien Rascanet. I don't remember smelling this Queer Velours, but I feel like I have. Angel says, I love that your fragrances don't need praise from the influencers. They speak for themselves and are all amazing. Thank you, Angel. I'm glad that you're enjoying them. As far as the influencers, I mean, yeah, they're getting good reviews. They're getting really good reviews, so I'm happy with that. He deked the shoes. Yeah, he did deke the shoes. What is your favorite vetiver apart from Vintage Get Along? So Vintage Get Along vetiver is, I think it's one of the best perfumes ever made. It's not my favorite to wear, but I love smelling it. I love smelling it on other people. I do enjoy it, but I find it hard for me to wear. It's so damn much. You know what I mean? But my favorite vetivers to wear is probably a vetiver extraordinaire. A sycamore. A Le Labo's vetiver I love. Vetiver 46 I think is probably the easiest vetiver. Vetiver is not my favorite note. You know, I love it kind of as a side hustle, but not as a starring thing for whatever reason. But I love Vetiver 46. I think that is like brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And I love wearing it. I love how it wears on me. I love the story it tells. So I'd say Vetiver 46, Sycamore, and Vetiver Extraordinaire are some of my favorites. Vetiver Tonka, maybe less than those three, but I like that one as well. Yeah. What about you? Put it on skin. All right, let's put on skin. What the F? We'll put it on skin. I mean, it's so it's as smoky as anything. It's smokier than Shalimar, that's for sure. And it's very punchy. It's very leathery, like shoe leather and shoe polish and tar and patchouli and labdanum, and it's so smoky, like so smoky, you know? It's like setting a leather pair of shoes on fire. Floral says Musk Ravageur is my next buy, waiting for an older version to turn up. Awesome. Is your vetiver up there? Yeah, vetiver is nice. It's not nearly as nice as the other ones, though. Have you tried Davidoff? Yes, some of them. Everyone raves about Le Lion. Some of the comments are making me second guess before I blind buy. It's Iowa. I'll get from Bergdorf's. If you love big smoky scents, incense, tar, leather, amber, patchouli, spices, I don't imagine why you wouldn't like this. Like, do you like Shalimar? If you like Shalimar, this will work for you. If you don't like Shalimar, then stay away from this. I prefer the current Guerlain vetiver over the Listerine bottle version. Doobie, why is that? Is it easier to wear? See, sometimes reformulations aren't a bad thing. As great as that OG Guerlain is, for me, it's just too hard to wear. It's so dry, very dry, nutty. It feels a bit outdated. Vetiver Oriental by Serge Luton's superb stuff. Vetiver with iris and dark chocolate. I need to get a sample of Lelion to go to Mitra. I go look. Go get all your samples there. There you go. Minardo can spit out Celine's in her sleep. I hope she keeps spitting them out because I love them. I'm down for that. You don't need to buy them all. Hey, I'm happy to have the selection and the choice. Anyone try the 5 new Serge Lutens? Can't remember the name of the line. 3 are new, 2 rebottled. I haven't heard about 5 new Luton. Vetiver Tonka is too sweet for me now. I like spicy dry wood. Yeah, Vetiver Tonka's got a little bit of sweetness, but it's all dry. It's very raspy sweet. I don't find it's like cloyingly sweet. It's like dry hazelnuts. Current Guerlain Vetiver ET is more fresh, therefore maybe more wearable. Am I from Quebec? I'm not from Quebec. I'll have to ask Mitra if she has tubers. I imagine she has everything. Is that a valid rumor, Lily? I was just saying that. The 5 new Lutons are reviewed on Pradeep channel. Pretty good review. Give me a second. I'm going to take a little break. I will be right back. But remind me to take it off mute, okay? Remind me to take it off mute. I'm actually going to put this right here to remind me that we are on mute. Okay, I'll let you look at this. I will let you look at this. And I'll let you look at this baby right here, this cutie patootie right there. And I'll be right back, okay? You guys entertain yourselves. The floor is yours. Do whatever you want. Football season's coming back. We got any predictions? Yeah, the Blue Jays and Brewers are on tonight. Anybody following the big dumper? Cal Raleigh, 50 home runs for a catcher. That's pretty impressive. But there's a new, I don't know if you guys are interested in football, or the Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys has a new documentary on Netflix that looks really good. I've been seeing like little snippets on TikTok. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta watch this. That was one of my favorite teams, like the dynasty of the Cowboys. Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin. God, what a team. Where are we? How's everyone doing? Friday, 4:30. Are we all done work for the day? Everyone done work? Everyone off for the rest of the day or the weekend? I had today off. Monday's a holiday here. Oh my God, 4 days off. I love this. Life is fucking beautiful. 4 days. What more can you ask for? It almost feels like 5. I don't go to work till Tuesday, so yummy. Space says, man, these days like cherry, raspberry, ambery, and tonka are freshies. Floral says we can remind you, but it'll be 20 minutes before you see it. Yeah, good thing you reminded me and I caught it. Usually make a super animalic lily of the valley Shipra for the next release, clove on top. Just throwing out ideas. What's the most animalic lily of the valley out there right now? Okay, guys, what's your top 5 cheapies? What do we consider cheapies? I don't have cheapies. Like, what do we consider cheap? $20 and below? Like Alfred Sung Home or something? What is a cheapie to you? Like, you can get Sung Home for 20 bucks. There you go. There's a great masculine soapy floral classic. Like you can get Lapidus, Ted Lapidus for, something like that. $20, I think. What else? I'm trying to think. Samir, when you go into maximum fragrance, he has a cheapy counter, and everything on that counter is, priced below a certain amount. Anything Lalique is a good cheapie, says Deli. I have Lalique, Encre Noir, Sport, Extreme, White, Lion, and Ecus. You need Ombre Noir. Bills. You like the Bills? Yeah, I like the Bills too. Next season, they're getting a new stadium. But yeah, Josh Allen. Cowboys dynasty has been dead for 20 years, but they're still talking about Lils. They're making a documentary about it. Like the team was that good. I mean, they're an amazing team. Work is done. We have a 3-day weekend. Awesome. Dale, good to see Dale. Finally pulled the trigger on Chanel Boy, EDP. Awesome. Good to hear that, Ghost. Boy's a lovely one. Boy's amazing, actually. Nice lavender. Nice kind of herbal, vanillic lavender. Love Boy. Love Boy. Boy is more barbershoppy than Jersey. Also vanillic, but more sandalwoody. Jersey's kind of like purple. Jersey is more purple to me. Boy is more yellow florals. I think with the almond and the heliotrope. But Jersey, the other lavender, yeah, it's more purple floral. Violet, is there violet in Jersey? What gives it that purple color other than the lavender? Yeah, musk. Jersey is also musk. Both are great lavenders. Boy kind of goes through more changes, you know? America's Team on Netflix. Yeah, how did they get that kind of label, America's Team? Is it because they got like a star as a logo? Because they're in Texas, like it's not like they're in the center of the US. You know, they're hidden all the way at the bottom. Interesting. America's Team. Who would you think would be America's Team? Is that a good fit? Is that a good match? Cowboys as America's Team. You'd almost call the Yankees America's Team, right? You can get almost any perfume for free if you are fast enough. What? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Space? I think the Bills have been so close these past few seasons. Anyone watch basketball anymore? Excited for the worst? No, I've never really been a big basketball fan. Would you ever put out a mass appealing perfume but still is unique and wearable? Um, I don't know, Jared. I just think there's like too many mass appealing things out there already. I mean, the perfume has to appeal to someone, you know, people have to like wearing your perfume. For me, it's not like making something to have millions and millions of people. Obviously, you want as many people loving your stuff, but you just kind of want to create something that makes sense to you or to me. And then, you know, if I enjoy it or if I love it, I imagine there will be other people out there that love it too. So I got to enjoy wearing it. Um, how mass appealing? Like, are we talking designer level? Because I don't enjoy wearing those. Like, that's the God's honest truth. I don't enjoy wearing the majority of modern things, modern mass appealing fragrances, because they don't smell like fragrances to me. They smell kind of like Axe body sprays. They smell very synthetic and cheap. You know what I mean? They smell very juvenile. So I don't know about mass appealing, like, to be honest. Like, yeah, the perfume's got to be likable, of course. It has to be likable. Well, he says I had boy too. What's up, Rasa? Not really familiar with G Water. Sadly, the Cowboys are America's team. Do you wear any Tom Fords these days? Um, Tom Fords. No, it's been a while. It's been a while. Beau de jour? I think next summer I'll end up getting the new Soleil, the Soleil that was released this summer. It's probably too late to get it now. Like, that'd be good to have at the beginning of the summer. Well, he says Misia 1957 boy, the only three I own. Makeupy, fresh honey lavender. I'm into the darker scents now, but still love. How long does it take to wear Les Abstraits before you know that's the version you want? However long it takes to fall in love with it. You just got to fall in love with it. You know? Like, once you're in love, you're in love. Like, that's the truth. Love is the truth. That's all I need to know is that I love it. And that makes it true. Always with the Snickers. What's up with you guys, man? You guys love eating Snickers, eh? Do you know or like any Loewe fragrances? I smell them in passing, Doobie. The Loewe. Loewe Essentia is great. Which ones do you like? I find it hard to blind buy new releases, but still do. I think that's why I've been buying fragrances of the past or ones I've missed over the years. They get a lot of love. Is tobacco vanille overplayed? Do you smell it on? I love tobacco vanille. I still love it. Do you smell it on the streets like Ombre Nomad and other popular stuff? To be honest, not as much. I love wearing it myself. I feel like I've smelled tobacco vanille recently. Is it overplayed? The theme, yeah. I mean, it's a common theme that brands love to do, tobacco and vanilla. Is it overplayed? I don't think it's kind of hit oud stages of overplayed, but yeah, it could be getting there. It could be getting there. You know what I mean? But not everyone has like a tobacco vanilla. Lots do though. Deli says, I love eating Snickers only upside down. All right. Put disclaimers on your bottles. Needs to macerate for 5 years until it becomes beast mode. Tom Ford Oud Voyageur is a new Western oud. The perfume guy reviewed it, says it's okay, more feminine side, but appeals to all. To me, Oud Wood has that same signature scent, feel like Santal 33 can be worn anytime. I spray the line far away from the nose on both shoulders and down the back. Takes a couple of hours to tame down. Yeah, definitely. It's very ambery. Wally says, I think Loe bottles are ugh. I don't think the scents are, I smelled the scents. The scents are, they're pretty good. I haven't found one that I fell in love with. There's a the tuberose kind of sticks out. I don't remember the name. Snickers ice cream bars hit different. I don't think they're real ice cream though. It doesn't say anywhere on them that they're ice cream. It'll call them a frozen dessert. Doesn't say ice cream anywhere on those Snicker containers. What about Davidoff Cool Water? What about it? It's a great freshie. I think that's the one that smells like green Irish tweed. Cool Water. Tom Ford ain't the same without Tom Ford in creative direction. It's over since 2020. What do you think is going to happen to Frederick Mall? What's up from Arkansas? What's up, Arkansas? Shout outs to you. Yeah, hopefully Frederick Mall doesn't go the same. But it is 4:48 p.m. Parked just outside of Toronto time. I'm thinking it is a good time to call it a day. You got 32 in the house, 68 likes, 142 minutes stream on a Friday afternoon. Friday evening, we're going into the evening, almost 5 p.m. Do you know where your children are? I hope they're doing well. Frederick Mall will release Sahar releases. That's going to happen. We'll see. It's going to be really interesting. Like this next one, it's been a while since they've put something out, like Hope and Uncut. It's been a while. I'm surprised they haven't put something out by now, but it'll be really interesting to see what direction they're going to go. Like, especially now that he's gone. Enjoy a great long weekend. Thank you, Lily. You as well. Is it a long weekend for you guys? I think it is, right? Labor Day. Everyone have a great long weekend. We're off Monday. Maybe we'll come back and do a stream. Ciao, Wally. Good to see you. Always good to see all 37 of you guys in the stream. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your time, your attention, your energy, your comments, your likes, and just for being who you are. Frederick Mulder, man, should do a revenge brand and outsell Lauder. That would be awesome. Revenge Brent. I don't see him doing that though. I do see him coming back in the world as some sort of creative director. I have a feeling it's going to be furniture for some reason. He's really artsy, fartsy. I don't know if you ever looked at, there's article or an interview with him in his house somewhere, and they show the house, and it's really decked out with this really creative pieces. So I know he loves fancy furniture. It's just something I picture him getting into for whatever reason, like furniture design. What about the lake? I'll probably be going to the lake at the end of the month, end of September, one more time. So that'll be good. That'll be fun. It's overcast. Glad I caught your live stream. Yeah, me too. Glad all you guys were able to make it. And we'll see you at the next one. Enjoy your fragrances, guys. And just as Chucky is coming in, I am getting out. Chucky, you have 145 minutes of stream you can watch. There you go. And it was live. You just missed it. Bobby, that's a great question for the next stream. Guys, love you all, but we'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Bye. Have a great Friday.